Hello, my friends, and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So, today is the 16th of March 2023. It's the Thursday, the day of Jupiter, the day of expansion, of royalty, of abundance, of in a way freedom, but it's a very Leo energy. It's a very kingly energy with Thursdays, but guess what? We've got quite a busy day with the cosmos at the moment. Mercury's meeting Neptune in Pisces. So another day of excitement within the cosmos, but seriously, don't rush into anything or act on any impulse. Our rational communication has a distorted filter. The word is of silver, but the silence is of gold. That's a really nice kind of way to put it, which is courtesy of Anna Leo in the astrological diary. And then we've also got, so that is Mercury meeting Neptune in Pisces. And then we've got Sun in Pisces squaring Mars in Gemini. So I think that happened yesterday, didn't it? Did it happen? No, that was Mars. So basically, like Sun in Pisces, when it's squaring, it almost like you've got so much going on with that Sun in Pisces. So there's this really strong sense of ethereal energy where we're just like allowing ourselves to kind of be at the whim of the etherealness of everything. But then you've got Mars in Gemini and it's squaring that energy, so it's almost like you're trying to kind of stand still or stand upright when say maybe you're super tired, or like you may have drunk a lot or something like that. It's almost like that's the energy I get, like you trying to stand up straight after you've gotten really drunk. That's what I feel. Or you trying to do something important, or trying to pass off that you're not drunk in front of people. That is the energy I get. Also, it will seem that there are just because they'll seem that there's a lot of options as well. They'll seem like, there's just so many things to do, so many things to get on with, and you'll just be like, oh, which one do I choose? So there could be a bit of an anxiety around that, so just be aware of that. And then you've got Venus in Aries squaring Pluto in Capricorn. So Venus wants it all and wants it now. So this conversation with Pluto couldn't really come at a worse time. So just be a little bit, if you're going to have any kind of conversations with your loved one about certain things, and that may be like a debate about something, or like you want to bring something up, today may not be the best day to do it, because it could end up in some finality of some sort. So maybe talk another day when the dust is settled, I would say. And then Venus entering Taurus until April the 11th. So even though Venus is going through that Venus square and Pluto in Capricorn, Venus is still, she's in Taurus. So because Venus is in Taurus, she's a little bit more comfortable, which is kind of also a bit more subject to the kind of volatility that could happen. So she's a little bit more comfortable. She's a little bit more kind of, okay with being in Taurus. But just be aware, like things could be quite... the fireworks could go off, let's just say. It's not, it could be quite passionate and driven in both ways. There's positive and negative aspects to it as well. So with that being said, I've gone ahead, as you saw while I was telling you the astrological forecast, I've gone ahead and picked 3 cards for today's pick a card. So pile 1 is the Serpent, pile 2 is the White Owl, and pile 3 is the Gate. Love it. So as usual, timestamps will be in the description box below. I will also have the timestamp for the collective. Check it out and I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Hi, pile 1, so you chose the Serpent. Interesting here. So there's a lot going on today. astrologically. So let's see what your tarot has to say for today. I can't really gain anything really at the moment. Just that something might be a little unseen, or like basically something that you think that might be, like it might not be what you think it is. Let's have a look. Sorry for that mess up the camera. Right, okay, so we've got the... Okay, so then that went like that. We've got the Son of Swords reversed. And then we've got the Hierophant. Interesting. Okay. So I think the main thing is to understand how you communicate yourself effectively without seeming overbearing within a situation. That's what seems to be the main thing for today. It seems like it will be important if you can make sure that you just keep that sense of structure, rather than and not seem like you're coming too forcefully forward with something. You may also find that you might not be able to do that either. You might find that you want to be a little bit more forward than you are anticipating now, but you're not able to, which could be a little bit annoying, really. So yeah, I think it's just important that, if you believe that something should be done a certain way, I think just be open to the fact that people could question that. They may not agree with you. And because you see that, you may think, okay, I have to change that. There's something I have to change about that. Or I might not be able to speak about that. There may be a tendency to, or like a temptation, let me say, not a tendency, a temptation to maybe go behind someone's back. And you feel justified, or the person may feel justified because it's something that they have, that it's basically because it's the rules. So it's like, okay, well, this is what it's supposed to be like, so of course this is what I should be doing. Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure. I would be a little bit cautious about that, and just be mindful of others when you're working within that kind of dynamic. Any other messages? I'm trying to think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely agree with what I said with about the kind of intentionality with what you believe that you can. You might think that you can get away with something because it's like the rules and regulations, but don't do that. And it's the same if it's the other way around. Like if it's flipped around and somebody else is doing that to you, they think that they can get away with that, but it's not really the right kind of behavior. Because I got that with the Son of Swords reversed, and then we've got this kind of like underhandedness kind of vibe going on, and it's trying to paint a different picture that things are a certain way, but they're not. And there's almost some kind of like going against structure as well. So just keep your eyes peeled. Interesting. Bit of ash there. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled and be vigilant, my lovely pile one. There's your message. I hope it was useful. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos. And if you'd like to hang on or skip through to the collective, please do. I look forward to seeing you there. But otherwise, you take care. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I will speak to you really soon. And remember that honesty is always key. Bye. Hi pal 2, welcome to your reading. So you chose the white owl. So some wisdom that is coming forth to you, or you are imparting wisdom in some way, shape or form. Let's see what the tarot has to say. For March the 16th, 2023. It is a very busy day astrologically, so there is a lot going on. And one more time for you, pile 2. Okay. Interesting. So we've got death reversed. Ace of Wands. Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords reversed, the Devil reversed. We've also got the 5 of Wands. So we've got 3 reversals on that bottom row. 2 of Cups. And the World. I knew that was going to come out. Okay, right. So 3 major arcana out of 3, you know, half and half. So you may be hanging on to some kind of relationship where there may have been some initial codependence beforehand. You're not wanting to say goodbye to this relationship because you're kind of enjoying the what you're getting from the relationship, quite simply, what's happening within the relationship. This doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could also be a platonic friendship, could be anything. But there is something that clearly still isn't over in this relationship. But you do see where there has been some kind of addiction, codependency or something like that. And then also you're understanding that you know, a lack of communication, not only with the person involved, but also with yourself, is going to be really integral. And that was what was causing, like, that's what's been causing you not to have some kind of closure with this. So, you know, I think there is a relationship in question. The relationship might not be over, or it may be in a kind of like stasis at the moment. If it isn't a relationship, it's, as I said, I think it's definitely to do with someone else. Like it's to do with some kind of partnership, maybe a friendship or something like that. Or you've had a good time before, you have, but then there's just been some issues. And maybe you haven't spoken about it, but then what's happened is then, you know, something's going on underneath the surface. Like you need to sort it out. You need to get it out in the open, and you need to be really clear about it. The thing I can also see from here is that with this Devil reversed, it kind of tells me that both sides know that there is something to sort out. They know that there is something that is not correct. So they're like, right, okay, how are we going to sort this out and be as amicable as possible? There is a bit of a fear here that, and because of that, that's why the Ace of Swords is here, that if you do talk about it, you may cause some kind of ruckus or some kind of disharmony, some kind of conflict. So there's a little bit of conflict aversion here, but it's fine because essentially everything is going to be fine. You know it's not over. You know it has to be. It's almost like having to be that white owl, having to embody that wisdom and that knowingness and that knowledge so that you can rise above the situation in order to kind of move through with the situation, because the relationship is clearly very important. But I'm just trying to think if this doesn't apply to any of those situations in terms of a relationship. It could be about what you have wanted in the past, and it's definitely to do with the relationship, but it might not be like specifically, oh yeah, it's to do with a relationship. It might be about you wanting to attract that kind of person into your life, be it a friend or a best friend, or be it a personal relationship, a love relationship. And there's a sense of not willing to give up here, like having to understanding that the sense of communication needs to be better in order to kind of get forward. Quite simply, it could mean that you're deciding to go out dating again. You know, you're thinking, right, okay, I'm going to take my chances and I'm going to try it out. I'm going to put myself out to the world and I'm going to try and do it. So yeah, anyway, my loves, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you liked it, please do subscribe for more videos. Please do hit the like button as well, and also hang on for the check out in the timestamps for the collective if you wish to hang on for that. But otherwise, have a beautiful day, and I shall see you in tomorrow's reading if you would like to join me. Take care, and remember that honesty is always key. Thank you. Bye. Hi, pile 3, you chose the gate. Wow, what opening are you creating for yourself? I don't know if you noticed in the beginning section that your card turned up upside down. So there may be something about you unlocking a gate for yourself, or trying to open up a gate for yourself. Okay, so let's have a look. The Son of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. No, it's the Knight of Swords. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups reversed. We have the 10, no, the 9. Yeah, we have the 9 of Swords reversed. The 10 of Cups. The Tower, and then we have the Hermit and the 8. No, the Hermit and the 2 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so let's take this a little bit. I pulled too many cards. So it's almost like, you know, needing to communicate something, needing to get something out there, needing to really talk about something is very important. And actually it's good to get things off of your chest. It kind of helps with that sense of disappointment. It helps, you know, a problem shared is a problem halved kind of thing. And I think that, you know, being really candid about your sense of, you know, about how things are affecting you is going to be really important for you to be able to manage things in the future. You've also got the Hermit as well here, reversed, which says to me that you're actually coming out of a space where you did feel quite alone, and you did feel that you needed to have some kind of introspection. I just saw the image of this Hermit, like, kind of coming out and causing this tower. So actually, like, that glass, which is on top of the Hermit card here, almost breaking and causing this fire of this tower, of this tree. So it's almost like there's this sense of, like, you know, causing this, you know, this is, you've been thinking about this a lot, and now you're coming out and you're not pulling any punches. You are going for it in respect of talking to someone about what's going on, and being quite you know, upfront about how it's affected you, and how you essentially, you want to be happy, and you know that everybody wants to be happy. So the best thing to do is to really just make sure that you can do everything you can to make yourself happy, so that you can go ahead with that. It may cause some kind of like destabilization. It really might. But I think it's like kind of, because this is a butterfly, it makes me think that you're kind of like bursting out of your chrysalis, and it's quite short-lived, because I don't know, recently, like, the idea of the butterfly being a very short-lived experience compared to the caterpillar has been resonating with me quite a lot recently. So I kind of think that this is a temporal kind of thing, but I think it's necessary. Hence it being reversed. It's just very unbalanced. It's not very it doesn't feel very balanced. But it almost has to happen. It's a breakthrough, essentially. But it's almost like in the spiritual community, it's often said about spiritual emergencies, or like, say, when someone has some kind of breakdown or something like that, it sometimes evolves into some kind of spiritual emergence, of where the person kind of reaches some kind of spiritual awakening. And that's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, interesting, pile 3. Deep for a daily, but hey, I never go shallow. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos. But otherwise, my darlings, I hope you enjoyed that. Hang on for the collective, which will be directly after this reading. But otherwise, please do like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you soon. And remember that honesty is always key. Bye.